What is going on, guys? Tactical Zero here, bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops 1 gameplay, and later on I'll be bringing you some BOP2 gameplay as well, but that's not what today's video is about, guys. I just want to talk to you guys about the COD Ghost DLC that was announced a couple days ago, and whether or not I'm getting it, because I think it's a subject that I could just talk about for a second, because to me, COD Ghost is either a love or hate game, depending on when I play it, and most of the time it's that hate part, and it's basically the same piece of shit every other COD is. But I'll get into that a bit later. In the meanwhile, in the background, you're seeing me just messing around in Black Ops 1 a couple days ago. And I got some pretty beast gameplay, so I decided, hey, why not put it into a video? And it's just the ending of a game that I got. Actually, ended up going like 44-6 overall in this gameplay. I could have used it, but nah, who cares? I was using the FAMAS though, and everybody loves the FAMAS. Watch this kid right here. I see this Claymore, I back up, and I'm like, don't go in there. Oh, but my teammate gets blown up to smithereens, so yeah, it was a pretty bad ending to that kid. As you see here, as we have those red hot spicy Doritos, as Thunder likes to call them. But you'll see the end of the game there. And as you see the sexy transmission into Black Ops 2 here. And what can I say, guys? Welcome to Nuketown 2025, home of target finders, shotguns, and snipers. Definitely the best Call of Duty ever, right, guys? But no, that's not the case. Moving on to COD Ghost Go, guys. In the DLC a couple of days ago, the trailer was, put out, and after seeing it, I mean, they did a lot, like, what they do in the past, and they, like, make the trailer seem so amazing compared to, like, what the game actually is, because once you actually get the DLC and stuff, it's never as good as the trailer makes it seem to be. But, I mean, this year, it's, like, the game's made by, It's not made by Treyarch this year, so there's no zombies. So, usually in the past, the only, like, DLC I've ever bought was actually for Treyarch games, and that's because, guys, I love zombies. But, I'm actually really indecisive this year about whether or not I want to get the DLC, because, really, I just don't find a point to. I mean, the game is really slow-paced, and people are saying, get the DLC because new map packs, or the map pack is going to come out with smaller maps and such, which I'm about to go into. But I'm just not sure, guys. And if you see me throwing down claymores like crazy in this gameplay, keep in mind, I always use C4, so I kept thinking that I had C4, and I think I accidentally put on claymores this game, so I just had to deal with that, so go ahead and laugh, because there's a couple moments of this game where that could be the call of my death, basically, and yeah. But going into these DLC maps, guys, the first map that they introduced was Fog, which is basically like a really foggy map, simple as that, like in like the forest, and it's like really run down and stuff like that. Basically, it's a safe haven for campers, by the way they described it. But the one cool thing they did interpret into the, the actual map is that if you get the field orders on Ghost, you can actually become, and complete them, you can actually become Michael Myers. Well, technically not. You're just Michael Myers in Persona, but you're really not. I mean, Michael Myers usually uses a kitchen knife, but for some reason they gave him an axe, but I mean, an axe is still pretty badass, so. And look how I escaped that situation right there, guys. I really have no idea how I survived that, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that shotgun, and let me tell you, this shotgun does work. But besides that, guys, moving on, the next map they introduced was Bayview, which is basically another camp-tastic map, because the actual developers in the trailer said, oh, why don't you go ahead and place the GADs down onto this, like, trolley thing that's, like, riding through the middle of the map, and, basically, they also said to put sentry guns up there as well, and it's just all overall chaos, guys. I mean, the developers are giving you, like, tips on how to camp on a DLC that hasn't even come out yet. Like, that's just not good for the game, guys. I'm sorry. It just gives me another reason not to get the DLC, but it's just one small thing. I could get over it. Next up is the map Containment. That map I actually really don't care about, guys, honestly. I mean, I saw it looked okay, and then I just moved on. Like, I actually skipped through that part of the video, I believe, because it just didn't look interesting to me. I don't think Containment's going to be that big of a fan favorite. Remind me of that one map from Black Ops 2 in the last DLC. Pod, I think it was. I don't know why, it just didn't. It gave off a bad vibe to me. But lastly, they gave off the last map, which is Ignition. And believe it or not, guys, that's the remake of Scrapyard from MW2, and my god, that was probably one of my favorite maps of COD history. So if anything's making me want to buy this, like, DLC, it's probably that. Along with the Extinction and New Gun, because, that's also a plus at times. So anyway, that's just my rundown of DLC maps that came out, in my opinion of them. And I said, oh, a lot this commentary, but yeah, guys, I may or may not get the DLC, but we'll see. If I do, I'll definitely bring you guys some gameplay. But until then, Tactical Zero out.